What's up, everyone? Welcome back. I have a very simple message for you today. I'm going to tell you about the best film of 2025. We are about to be in the heart of summer movie season. We have F1, we have Jurassic opening, we have Superman, we have Fantastic Four coming later, but the best movie of 2025 is none of those. In fact, you may not be able to see it yet. It is only in select theaters as of this weekend. However, keep your eyes out for Sorry Baby from A24. Sorry Baby is the directorial debut of Ava Victor, who also wrote and stars in this film as Agnes. Simple premise: something bad happens to Agnes and she tries to move on from it. That's the only synopsis I'm going to give you. There's a trailer out there. It's a very emotional trailer. It doesn't show you too much, but I recommend going into this movie blind like I did, because Ava Victor delivers a singular film of 2025, a film made with so much confidence and so much control that the experience I had, and was lucky enough to be in a theater at the Music Box, Chicago Critics Fest earlier in this year, Ava Victor in attendance. It was such a special, profound cinematic experience, and I promise you, if you give this movie your time, you will be well rewarded. This is just a remarkable film. I mean that. I think it's a perfect film. I think it is the best movie of this year. I said that already, but I cannot stress that point enough. Well, what Ava Victor does here, what they do here, is something so impressive to me, because not only is this their filmmaking debut, their directorial debut, they wrote this screenplay that I find to be perfect and utterly compelling, and at the same time hysterical and sad, and this incredible roller coaster of emotions, polar opposite. And on top of it all, they give what I think is my favorite acting performance of 2025. What a triple threat here by Ava Victor. It is truly an artist in full control of their vision, and also in full control of the entire set, entire story, in front of the camera, behind the camera, the pen to the paper, your typewriter, you know, because no one actually writes script. But it's so impressive to me. Also, Ava Victor is a graduate of Northwestern, so that Chicago love is there, right? I have to give it up to them, right? Go Cats. And it is hard to talk about this movie, so I'm hoping that this review either gets you to go see it, or you've seen it and then you watch this and you're like, wow, I understand why he was trying to hold so much back. One of the most interesting and compelling movies you'll see all year. And let's just talk about the triple threat of Ava Victor here. Let's start with the screenplay. I think the screenplay is incredible. I understand why it won the Screenwriting Award at Sundance, and I think it should receive an Academy Award nomination for original screenplay as well. This straddles the line between laugh out loud funny. Truly, this movie has the funniest moments in a film I've seen in the year of 2025. And then let's swing the complete other way. Has some of the most deeply sad and dark and really disturbingly emotional storylines in a movie I've seen this year as well. There is such raw, authentic, real human emotion in here, and the way the character of Agnes is depicted is just so human and so real to me. It's such an honest movie, and it's a movie that was made with such confidence, because the way Victor chooses to tell his story from a direction standpoint is such a swing, and it works. There are two incredible directorial choices made by Victor here, which make this film, this story, what it is. The first one is this movie has a non-linear structure, and I think the way Victor plays with this timing is smart. It's also not a fluid non-linear, jumps around a little bit, and the way each segment, these vignettes, these episodes, if you will, that we follow with Agnes, the order in which they're told are so profound. Here's what I'll tell you. The movie opens in a certain way with a certain warmth, energy, and humor, and then comes the darkness, and then comes the reveal of something that happened, and then we spend time picking up the pieces and seeing how a real, authentic person tries to move on, and those around her as well. And it is just so fascinating. God, this character of Agnes is so impactful to me. So that's the first decision, this non-linear structure, that I think it keeps things engaged. It keeps things mysterious. It keeps you nervous, and it really does keep you guessing. And from a human standpoint, you're hoping this character of Agnes can get to a certain place. So there's a certain longing I think you feel as well. The second thing, and the most impressive choice by Victor here, is the restraint that they show here. The restraint in choosing to withhold certain impactful, certain visual and sonic scenes, tidbits, whatever, to push the audience in a certain way. It is the restraint, it is the silence, it is the detail where the sledgehammer of a movie, the sledgehammer of emotion hits you. I said in the synopsis, something happens to Agnes, and Agnes then tries to move on from it, and the thing that happens ends up being the driving force of the whole movie. It, as that word, the thing, it is not shown, it is not explicitly said, but you in the audience know exactly what it is from the moment it happens until the very end of the movie. And the way we move with it through Agnes, through Victor's incredible performance that we're about to get to, it is in the silence, it is in the looks of characters, it is in the intuition we have as human beings between each other when we could feel something in another person, feel like there's something there that's not being shown or told or said. And what an incredible choice, because it is that restraint and the confidence to tell the story in that way. The confidence to be able to withhold all this. It would have been so easy to just show the audience what happens, say what happened, hit the audience over the head with theme and messaging the whole time. But Victor trusts the audience and trusts themselves as a storyteller to be able to deliver this thing in the way that they do. And chef's kiss, brutal perfection. And the performance, what Victor is stirring is a tour de France, in my opinion, because it is a performance that, with the direction and with the writing, is complemented so well. Victor's Agnes is hysterical. I mean, the arguably the funniest character of the year, some of the funniest humor I've said as well, and then the emotion and the controlled performance too. There is so much nuance, there's so much detail and depth to the character of Agnes that Victor is channeling so well, that the movie does only move with Agnes, and every single thing you feel is a direct, it's radiating off of their character to the audience, and it is just incredible. It right now, I believe Victor should be in for screenplay, for direction, and for lead actress. That's what I'm going with. It's that good. I almost don't have words for it. Controlled, confident, bold, important storytelling. Writer, director, actor, performer. There is a monologue at the end of this movie. The end of this movie hit me like a ton of bricks. And like I said, I had a really special experience because I got to hear Victor talk about the film and their whole process with it. And I was at the Chicago Critics Fest, but the entire room moved in the same way with this movie, and I cannot wait to revisit again and bring so many people to see it, because by the end of this movie, it's this movie has so much. There's laughter, there's darkness, there's trauma, there's defeat, and then there's hope, and there's optimism, and there's humanity, and it is like truly hits on almost every human emotion possible, the big ones. And I think by the end of it, you've had this crazy emotional journey. And it's reflective, it's telling, it's timely, it's so many different things. And I just want to thank Ava Victor for this story, because while it is about a specific thing and a very important topic and a necessary topic, and I think a definitive piece of art to go along with the topic, I believe that, I think there are other pieces of relatability that you could extract from the character of Agnes, from the characters around them, etc. Two other incredible performances. Naomi Ackie, supporting actress. I would put her, I would nominate her. She's great in Mickey 17. She's great in here. She plays her friend. She plays Agnes's friend. And what a spark plug, a firecracker. Their chemistry together is electric, and the character offers this amazing source of levity and humor, but also this incredible, real support system. And it was such a raw, I keep using that word, but it's so true. It was such an honest depiction of like a friendship in this modern day, especially of characters that age and going through what they went through. And Lucas Hedges is in here too. I feel like, dude, the guy's amazing, and he only shows up every once and then now. I every once in a while now. I feel like I don't see him that much, but he adds something really important to this movie as well, and I think he plays his role to a T. Always like seeing this guy. We also have John Carroll Lynch popping in here. Some really other good character actors showing up in these little moments that just make this a really fulfilling experience. Also, if you're a fan of film and these actors and stuff too. So I don't have I could keep going. I keep talking about this movie forever. It's that good. I think it's a perfect film. So it's going to be a quiet release. Like I said, it's only at 3 theaters in Chicago right now on 4th of July weekend. I hope it opens up tomorrow. I hope you have a chance to see this. I think it will be well worth your time. I think you will really, really appreciate it. And if I truly hope this awards campaign doesn't get fumbled. I'm sure they'll be at the Gothams, they'll be at the Indie Spirits, but I really hope, at least through all the major awards, at least to the Academy Awards, at least a screenplay nomination. I think it deserves it. I love this movie so much. It has dethroned Sinners. Sinners up to this point was my number one of the year. Sorry Baby topped that. And here's the crazy part. I don't see Sorry Baby being topped. I don't know if there's going to be another film this year that emotionally puts me through what this movie did. And I'm such an emotional viewer. So I'm telling you, Sorry Baby is the ticket. This movie is getting a 10 out of 10 for me, a perfect score. That's 5 out of 5 stars. That's 10 out of 10. That's of the YouTube era. Of all these videos I've made so far on this channel, there's not been a 10 yet. There has been on my TikTok where there's a shorter review this back from when I saw it. But 10 out of 10, perfect film, best film of the year, and wait for it, Ava Victor's masterpiece. Go see Sorry Baby and then tell me about it. Can't wait to hear what you think.